Here's why you should stop sending traffic to your landing page. If you want to make more sales, you're selling digital products, courses, consulting. Obviously, the landing page still has a place in the funnel, but right now, I am running about 30 VSL funnels for people and, optimizing them in different ways. Basically, VSL funnel is in you're running to a video and then you're getting people to book a call or opt in for a lead mag or things like that. Basically, course ascension funnels, but also some of them are high ticket one-to-one. So what I'm noticing is that when you run traffic directly to a landing page, there's a lot of uncontrollable elements. There's a lot of drop off opportunities. Like, let's say you're running a cold ad, right? And it goes to just lands on the landing page. Someone has to read the copy. They've got to like it. They've got to resonate with it. The messaging has to be tight. Then they've got to hit play on a video, watch that video. They actually have to watch it, which means if your video is longer than 10 minutes, people may not, unless it's like really valuable to them. After that, they have to book in a call. They've got to show up to the call. There's a lot of elements, and like when people are like, my funnel isn't working as well, or I'm not getting as many calls. Obviously, part of what I do with people is figure out exactly where those bottlenecks are so that obviously we can fix them, make them more profitable, make them simpler. And I'm really noticing that the trick is not really a trick, but there's a huge opportunity right now when it comes to running ads or even if you're doing organic and sending people to not just a landing page, which you can do and keep optimizing it until you hit your conversion metrics that you need to hit, but sending people into a pre-qualifying mechanism, i.e. they can answer some questions and you can pre-qualify them even on your VSL, for your VSL, pre-qualify them for your sales calls if you're still doing sales calls. A lot of the stuff that I've been working with people on lately and teaching them is about how to not do as many sales calls in their selling process. Got a plane coming overhead. But so instead of running to a landing page, run ads into your DMs. Now, Instagram's CEO recently said that the most active part of Instagram's platform, like let's say you're running ads on Meta, is actually DMs. There are more people talking in DMs these days and engaging their time there when it comes to social than watching reels, than scrolling their feed, than watching stories, than reading Facebook posts, than any other metric basically people are spending in the DMs. There's a few reasons for that. One of them being that there's no advertising space in the DMs. So it's not like people are coming in strong with brands. However, this is sort of the changing of that. But I think it's another reason to say that people want to be social. It's social media. They want to talk to their friends, right? They have group chats there. They're DMing people. They're doing story replies, right? It's an easy, low touch and low pressure way of talking to people, engaging with them, pre-qualifying them on stuff. So when you run an ad and the call to action is to you don't even need to say DM. They can just hit the button and then they hit a word and it goes into your DM. You can talk to them right there. You can do a call sequence, or not even a call sequence, but you can do a pre-qualifying sequence that either ends directly in a sale or directly to book a call, where you can actually ask them some questions. Like lately, run ads and people are like, oh, my lead quality is not great. Or, I'm getting on the phone with a lot of no-shows, or I'm getting on the phone with a lot of unqualified people. This basically takes that away. All you need to then do is come up with some pre-qualifying questions, like how much do you make or what your goals are. And then we build sequences that can say, well, yeah, you're a perfect fit to get on the phone, or you're a perfect fit to buy this thing, or yeah, it seems like you could really use X product. Less people want to get on the phone now than ever before, in my opinion. I think that the market's been burned a lot by calls. I think that people have been through a lot of high ticket sales calls, i.e. they've been through, needing to just do a bunch of hoops and stuff that people don't want to necessarily spend their time on anymore. So the DMs, the automations of the DMs become a really great way to build that rapport, build that trust, qualify leads, convert people into sales, and a whole bunch of other things. So I'd say in 2025 and honestly for the next few years, you can keep running your traffic to landing pages 100%, but I would start running traffic also not to your landing pages. Run them into DM conversations that are highly, optimized for understanding lead quality, selling people on the right thing, feeling interconnected and like personal without actually having to be personal. I think people don't mind talking to a bot. It's just can't sound like a bot. Because sometimes people are like, oh, I tried doing some like ManyChat stuff, or I tried doing, DM bots and nothing worked. Well, probably because it sucked. It probably wasn't very intuitive. It wasn't in your voice. It didn't communicate your brand. It didn't feel personal. It didn't feel helpful. So there's things you can do to make that better. But that is like, I would say if you want to be more profitable and just like completely double down on the amount of sales that you're doing, bring in a DM strategy where you're running traffic not to your landing page, but you're running it into a DM, and then you can share all of your VSLs, any VSLs you have, any videos you have, any courses you have right in there. Hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you in another one.